YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and we are about to siege Corfinium, and there should be a fairly large Roman resistance here. Though, I would kind of like to regain some of this cav. I don't particularly need a ton of cav. Let's disband these guys, and I can just hire... Well, man, my swordsmen actually need to be replenished a little as well. Not like have to be, but it'd be nice. I am gonna go ahead and wait to replenish the swordsmen, and then we'll siege Corfinium. I don't think the Romans will move too terribly much in the space of one turn here, so we should be all right. Let's go ahead and end this turn, and then we'll go after the Romans. I'm sure, again, I could have taken them. Some of y'all get mad at me for doing this kind of stuff, but just I am about to take on a pretty large Roman force. I want my guys to be in the best shape. Not to say that I couldn't do it. Okay. Might be able to get a bigger fight going on at Roma now too, that Etruscan League army has moved a little. Samnites hired their own mercenaries and have come against me here. They have a freaking mercenary Campanian cav that I would have absolutely no way to stop. So we're going to retreat, see if we can get away from them. They can't catch us. So the stupid Samnites keep picking up a ton of mercenaries, which is pretty annoying. And notice that ship sailed all the way across there, and they're probably in double time. And what's annoying is that they can still flee from you, even when they've gone into double time, which means that you can pretty much never catch up to them. It's pretty annoying. One of their spies got wounded trying to take out Hasdrubal Barca. Well, Sacred Company, I wonder if he got injured in that attack, but managed to wound them in the attempt. Well, whatever, we'll just put someone there. I don't think it was Hasdrubal that got wounded. Or yeah, he did. Dadgummit, turds wounded Hasdrubal. That's annoying. Let's take this spy and fix these guys in place. So we'll do some military sabotage, poison their provisions. Opportune failure. Of course it is, because I need you to succeed. I've got this... let's see, what's their general unit here? Italian noble cav. Let's do some assassination. Don't have a very good chance, actually. Let's give it a shot. Seems like I always do the best whenever I have a bad chance. Alright, let's take these guys out. They're in force march and are now going to be ambushed. So, time to teach these guys a lesson for their stupid hiring of mercenaries, and I will run them down to the last man. I have 6 cavalry units, can quite easily accomplish the job. If y'all hear any noises there, that's fireworks going off outside. I guess the neighbors are having a July 5th celebration. So, let's see. Honestly, this is probably... Let's use some hoplites here and see if we can pin some of their cav with it. I don't think I'm going to need anywhere near all my troops here. Bring my African war elephants back in here as well. And then let's just put my own slingers within range up here, and I'll protect them with my swords if need be, but really just need them for shots. Okay. Start the battle here. I'm gonna go straight for all their skirmishers to begin with. Okay. Pretty sure I've got all of their skirmishers handled, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these guys back this way and close the circle here.
Our general is under attack.
Alright. They do have this mercenary Italian cav that's trying to get away from me. But I now have a huge mass of cavalry into the back of them. And we're kind of closing the noose on all the AI units here. Decimus Rudilus. Alright, sweet. We're going to completely annihilate all the enemy troops in this vicinity. And we are going to run down whatever fleeing troops we can run down. Let's see how many other guys actually got away. Some mercenary peltists going that way. Some of their cav units are going to get away. I won't be able to catch them. Yeah, I won't be able to catch their cav units. So this army may very well get away from me again. But we'll do everything we can to deal with that. So I got my cav units running down what guys I can catch.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
And let's see if I've caught these mercenary peltists back this way. Looks like I have. Take them out, and then, yeah, just a few more mercenary peltists over there. Nothing big. Alright, so I think we've run down most of the fleeing Sam Knights. Hopefully their army will get completely destroyed here, but it very well may not, because their cavalry was able to flee the battlefield without me being able to catch it. Okay, I think we can end the battle at this point. Yeah, I mean, personally it looks like their army should be dead, but I know better to expect that, because sometimes I myself have gotten away with like 3 or 4 men, and I've seen the AI do it too. I'm not really sure what the reasoning is there. Yeah, they're gonna get away. Kind of annoying that you can ambush them and they can still get away too, especially when they've been on forced march. I think I can... No. Yes, I can catch them. Good. You turds. So, Sam Knight armies now finally gone. They ran around, they hired thousands of mercenaries, really did their best to disrupt my effort there, but in the end, we're not able to be successful, and I'm going to be able to get back to Sapontum, where we can garrison the city. Look at that, their fleet moved clear back across me in double time. I think when they move in double time, you shouldn't be able to retreat when you get attacked. You should have to stand and take it, because this is annoying. They can just keep running away from me in double time, and they're going to just keep getting away, and I can't catch them. It's pretty irritating. Alright, well, we do have Hannibal on this side of the battle, which looks like I could attack the Etruscan League. No, they're still in forced march. So they can't attack me, and they won't be able to reinforce. Just can't seem to get these guys out of forced march, so I'm going to do what Hannibal would do and absolutely ambush the crap out of these guys. So, and we'll do a night ambush just for fun as well. So, which there's no reinforcing troops, this is just for aesthetics. Let's go ahead and fight on the battlefield. So Hannibal's going to ambush the remnants of the Etruscan League. Really hoped these guys would help out the Romans, but they can't seem to get their act together. They're just going around in forced march. It's only 211 BC too. This is long before Hannibal in real life was ever recalled back to Africa.
Fearless warriors.
Okay, let's put one line of infantry down this side. And then I'll put my heavier infantry on top of the hill. Put my elephants at the front of the column. Hannibal himself. We will use him in the attack, but we're going to have to be careful. I'm actually just going to leave my skirmishers hidden back here. Off fire at will, because I don't want to lose them.
Cavalry!
And I should be able to surround their cavalry at this point. So let's hard group these guys. And let's hard group these guys to make this attack simpler. I'm going to hard group my cavalry as well. This is basically just going to make my attacks easier to issue. I can just issue 4 attack orders when the battle starts.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
There we go.
Ready to march!
some mercenary Italian cav enemy. My guys did charge down the hill and will now get rear charges. The enemy noble cavalry went straight into my men here. And got into my Scutari, which is actually a pretty dangerous situation for my Scutari. They're getting murdered. So I'm going to have to bring in Hannibal to rescue him. So here comes Hannibal himself, riding atop his elephant. Should be able to destroy that cav. Yeah, and we've dealt a death blow to the remainder of their units all over the battlefield. Their noble cavalry just got destroyed there as well. So Hannibal able to pull off a pretty successful ambush there. Wow, killed them on a 10-to-1 basis. I'd say that was successful. Almost lost one of my Scutari units. Those mercenary noble cav are brutal. Gotta watch it for those guys. And their little army is gonna get away.
Next command, my lord.
But we should be able to use this spy just to be a nuisance, and we'll get in here and assassinate that general. Not a very good chance of it, actually. Pretty darn good, or a pretty bad chance of it. We'll try it just for fun. Not a very good spy, I don't think. Whatever. All right, yeah, I think we're ready to siege Corfinium. At this point, we don't have a full stack. Let's hire some mercenaries. I'll pick up a noble cav, and we are ready to siege. I'm thinking, yeah, all these units should come back to assist. So here comes the siege of Corfinium. Let's see what we've got inside. Principe Triari Hastati, 3 Hastati and another Triari. 2 Extraordinaria and Etruscan Hoplite, Hastati, Roman Ballista, and then kind of a similar army here. I don't think we need any siege towers or anything. Let's just assault because I have Ballista. I can bust a hole in the wall and we can go for it. The Romans don't have a great defense here, but they've got some defense, and these are not the highest chevron or upgraded guys I have. They're going to be tough. But the Roman troops are going to be tough as well. Okay, start deployment in weather conditions which we can actually see. Man, that is pretty looking. Pretty cool. Don't believe that I need the towers. So we're just gonna, or the ladders, just gonna drop them. And this will be just about as good a place as any to attack from. Get my ballista within range. There are going to be Roman reinforcements coming in, so I'll need to keep an eye from which direction, so as to not get javelined in the back like I have done so many times. And these guys, put them on flaming shot. Let's get a bonus versus buildings, take them off fire at will. Let's first just put some holes in the wall, and then I'll use my remaining ammo for the towers. So hopefully my guys will get some good hits. I mean, it's just a shot right up against a wide open wall.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yeah, still missed a couple of shots. But yeah, getting some good hits there. Are enemy reinforcements on the way? I don't see them on my tactical map yet. That flaming shot bouncing around, landing right behind these levies. They're probably like, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! Brutality. So yeah, those walls are about to come down.
The walls are breached.
Indeed. Let's take out some of their arrow towers here with my remaining ammo. 1 breach in the wall should be sufficient. Okay, I can now see other troops on my mini-map. There's some coming in from the distance there, and then there's some actually behind me. Saki Equite Extraordinary. Nothing that a couple of my elite calves shouldn't be able to handle. Other units now coming into view back here. Triari. So bring back my noble fighter unit as well. I'd really prefer to charge these guys with my noble cav. And that tower is about to go down.
Swift horseman. The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Okay, should get... Look at us playing Ring Around the Rosie on this building. try and... Ooh, wait, there's another mercenary Italian cav coming in. Let's take my mercenary Numidian nobles. I was trying to take them towards it. They actually got hung up in this fight. Need to get them out of there. Let's bring my Carthaginian cav over, actually. I'm going to bring my noble fighters in, and I'll probably need a couple of Libyan infantry as well. Let's continue taking down some of these enemy towers. We are taking down the Saki Extraordinarii, and I'm going to attack that general with my noble fighters. Come back into the back of this mercenary Italian cav with my Carthaginians. Wow, my noble cav taking more losses than I would have liked there. And the Romans are actually going to end up outflanking me over here if I'm not careful. Okay, got my noble fighters engaged. Need to get out of this cav fight as soon as possible. These
tower has been destroyed.
These Extraordinary are lasting longer than I would have liked. Oh, they're ballista units back there. Now it's hidden again. I gotta get a cav unit back there.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, my noble fighters have killed the enemy Triarii general, and now they're chasing my cavalry with their infantry, which is fine. Let's get those guys engaged, disengaged. I'm gonna have to lure the Romans back around and do a fight that's more advantageous for me. And I need to go assist my mercenary noble fighters before they take too many losses. Should be able to split this gap right here. That artillery is shooting at my expensive horsemen, which is really bad for me, really good for them. I'm now into the flank over here, and I should be able to get my Numidian nobles in this flank, and that's going to be the end of the Roman ballista. And then these guys are... Oh, gosh. Hate those artillery fire against me. Got my Numidian nobles into the back of these guys. But I'm going to have to pull out because I'm about to get sandwiched by a Hastati. Okay, their ballista's gone. These guys are holding out a surprisingly long time.
Noble horse.
Libyan infantry.
Okay. My Libyan infantry's outmatched on this other side. I don't know how my mercenary noble fighters and all my horsemen are not just destroying these units, because they should be. Taking way more losses here than I should be. Pull back out of that again. Let's pull my Carthaginian cav out of that too. I should have brought more infantry over here. I underestimated the ability of the Romans to hold out.
Noble horse. Aye.
I thought these rear charges would have been more substantial, but Triarii seem to hold out fairly well against that type of thing. But, I mean, I'm bringing a pretty substantial cav force to bear on them here, so it ought to be enough. Getting a lot of wavering now. Okay, now my noble fighters can finish off this last Triarii unit. Let's get my cav away from there. AI really does go after your cav pretty aggressively. Alright, so I can now get focused back on the front of the siege here, which I should have enough ammo left to take down their last arrow tower in this vicinity. They do have some skirmishers left on the walls, but nothing too substantial. Wow. Roman reinforcements over here damaging me more than I would have liked, but we've got them taken care of. Should have used my elephants there, but I did not, so a mistake on my part. But we now should have a free run to the town square, and I will bring my elephants to bear this time. The Romans will not be so lucky. Actually going to take my hoplites in first, since I'm not as concerned about using them in melee. Final tower's destroyed. Don't think there's any other targets of interest for my ballista, so I'll just waste whatever ammo they have left here. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. get my men moved into position. Yeah, see, I might get lucky with some explosive shot and just kill some of these skirmishers on the wall. That's what I'm going for at the moment.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And you know what? There could be some Roman swordsmen just inside the walls ready to fight me as well. So I might ought to be ready to move up the big guns just in case. So let's go into fast forward again. I've got my guys with a move order to get inside and capture the gatehouse. I'll send a couple of them on the walls to kill these levies, because if not, they have a lot of ammo when they're in defensive battles. So not something we want to just sit there and leave them to. Okay, I've got some of my spearmen ordered to get up on the walls and take out those velites, or levies. Oh, you know what? My general is going to be at risk from them, so I'm going to pull back for just a second. Gatehouse is nearly under our control. The guys are not wanting to get up here and actually attack the velites, because the pathfinding for walls is very odd, but we've got our guys up now. Okay, let's just bring these guys in. Ooh, what do we have here? Here's an enemy levy unit. Here, this is actually pretty dangerous. If I hadn't noticed it, they could have killed my elephants. Or another one of my cav units, so take these guys out. Don't know where they came from or where they were going, but glad that I looked just in the nick of time to stomp them. Okay, the levies on the wall are gone. Get all our guys back down. Gatehouse is captured. Let's just move. Let's move our hoplites in this direction. Again, I'm going to fast forward, get my guys where I need them to be. I'm going to use my hoplites to capture this gatehouse and this tower, as well as this kind of town square area. Okay. And bring my elephants on up. Carthaginian cav. Just pull these units back here and keep them safe for now. Alright, we're getting these towers under control. Just want to make sure these towers aren't going to be shooting my men in the back during the course of the battle. That's really the only reason why I'm doing this. Because it can actually hurt your elephants pretty badly.
Melee infantry at the ready.
Gonna go capture that tower as well. Let's go ahead and fast forward here. Let's go capture this tower as well, just to make sure. So, should be able to get the city well under our control. The main reason for that is it's going to really help me out with my ability to flank the Romans on the town center. I'm going to be careful with my general. He's not one that I'm particularly concerned with, but I'd still prefer not to get him killed. Because there's still 2 Triarii units on the town square. So they would pose not necessarily a significant threat to my elephants, but they would pose a threat. There's the Asaki Extraordinary over here. Okay, so let's take... There's really not a whole lot of ways to outflank the Romans, but we'll try. I can definitely bring my elephants in from another flank. And then I'll be able to keep my general close by to help with the scare effect here. Alright, so all my men are in position. My hoplites have captured all the different towers that I need at the moment.
We have captured a tower.
And let's see, I need my elephants up here. We're going to have to kind of time this attack. Let's actually keep our distance from the Romans for just a second. my guys into shield wall here, just in case the Romans attack, they'll get held up for an extended period of time.
What are your orders?
Let's see, so Saki Extraordinari. Let's go ahead and charge these guys with my elephants.
Quickly now! Back for our orders!
We have captured a
We're gonna do
tower.
a trample charge here.
Like them! Charge! Cavalry!
Follow up with my cav. So bring up this flank.
Libyan infantry! Melee infantry! Libyan infantry!
Go ahead and assault over here. So my elephants got in here and screwed up these Saki Extraordinari.
Elephants at the ready!
Let's get into these Equites Extraordinari. Intercept their charge. So got my elephants engaged there.
Melee infantry ready!
Engage these Estadi units. I'll outflank here.
Are with us! Libyan infantry! Melee infantry!
Should be able to get around.
Take orders!
Yeah, we've got a pretty good fight going over here. Elephant's doing great in that respect.
War elephants!
Let's inspire my men here.
The glory!
War cry some of the Romans.
The glory!
Actually, I need these guys over here in this flank. Let's get them out of formation attack and hit this flank. That way we can cut into these Triarii a little quicker. Okay, we're getting a rout back here with their elephants. I did lose one elephant, though. Those Extraordinari have a bonus versus elephants. Hopefully I don't lose any more.
Cavalry! For honor!
We are broken through back here, though. There is, unfortunately, an Etruscan hoplite unit here. Let's engage it with those spearmen that I have back there.
Cavalry! Shoot forward!
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, my men up front are doing quite good. And by engaging this Etruscan hoplite, I can hit it from behind here in a minute with my elephants. So slowly but surely my men should be fighting their way into the town center. We're starting to break some of these. Oh look, I think I can sneak through back here. Get behind the Romans. It's not going to be easy, but might be able to do it.
Libyan infantry!
See if I can kind of pull through just a little. Yes.
As you
Now we can
say!
get into the back of the Romans here. Okay, that Etruscan hoplite's fixed.
Cavalry!
And I can now take my cab into the back of the town center.
Elephants!
Get our trample charge back.
For glory!
Watch my elephants trample these Etruscan hoplites from behind. My elephants are pretty tired here, but they will definitely get the job done. Alright, decisive victory. We've successfully sieged Corfinium. Doing quite well there, actually. Romans didn't have the best defense, but had a number of defenders. Outnumbered us, actually. So that was a pretty successful siege of one of the last remaining Roman bastions. Of course, none of the Roman bastions like they used to be, of course, before Hannibal arrived in Italy.
My lord!
You can only take so much beating, I think, before it starts to take its toll. So with Corfinium under our control, there's one minor Roman city here, which we could honestly probably just take now. And that just leaves Rome itself.
For you, my lord.
Yep. So there we go. Tarsina, or Terracina, however you say that, is now also under our control. Wow, they had some level 4 town center there. It's churning out quite a bit of economy for them, I'm sure. Yeah, so we've there's definitely going to be a rebellion at Capua, unfortunately, or somewhere in that vicinity. But yeah, we've got the Romans pretty well under control here, which is really good. I can upgrade these guys here, actually. The Romans had a level 3 armor there that I'll take advantage of while I'm there. But yeah, anyway, so I think the next episode will probably be the last. We just got Rome in our sights, and unfortunately the Romans don't have a large army to defend it, but it is what it is. Hannibal will besiege Rome. Hope you all are excited for that. I know I am. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.